Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 34. We are waiting for the Enforcer's report, the Master-at-Arms, on this Akkad inverted quest, and in the meantime, we're going to continue to try moving our way towards Footfall. We're expecting our profit factor to go up a little bit. Blood and Nephium. Caligos Winterscale has found out that the secrets of Gas Factorums has been stolen from him. However, he's willing to leave that unfortunate incident in the past, offering the prospect of much greater gains. He is now captivated by the idea of seizing House Corda's Nephium rigs on the frozen world of Lucan's Breath. For Caligos himself, it would appear, the profit is a mere side effect of the opportunity to massacre large numbers of House Corda's servants in planetary battles. He is offering to pay with the aforementioned priceless flammable liquid in exchange for fighting force he is desperately lacking. If we give him 12 people, he'll give us promethium and chemicals as part of a contract. That's interesting. Okay. Well then, we're going to take a look at where we're at here. We get this Touched by Holiness. We get a colony reward for Foulstone. So that one's done. Well, let's go take a look on the Excel spreadsheet at what we want to do on Foulstone next. So we have these projects that are all tier 2 and we can't do any of them. Dirty Bureaucracy, Contract, Unavailable, Unquenchable Greed. We can't do it because we don't have enough reputation with the Drusians. Hallowed Railway, we don't have any Adamantine. Cemetery of the Faithful, we don't have enough reputation with the Drusians. We don't have enough complacency and efficiency for that one. Good Tidings, we don't have enough Phlogiston or Adamantium. So we're missing all the stuff there. Janus, Secrets of the Winter Scales, contract available. Blood and Nephium, we know about that. We need people for that. So on Janus, we can do a cure for sloth. Doesn't block anything. It costs us 3 chemicals and it gets us more efficiency. That's great, we'll do that. And on Kiava Gamma, Lord Captain, the tech priests have made a sinister discovery on Kiava Gamma, a blasphemous machine built at the behest of the wicked Cubus Delphim. This mechanism is capable of picking up the whispers of the warp. It also occasionally transmits a discordant binaric melody to nowhere in particular, but no encrypted data or other threats have been detected. It seems to be a functional side effect of sorts. Of course, the idea of using a machine instead of the astropaths to contact the voices of the warp may seem tempting, but this machine is teeming with corruption. Its fuel tanks are satiated with the liquefied souls of your subjects. It has enough for now, but someday it will have to be refilled. How could Delphim construct such a powerful and monstrous machine? By defying the dictums of the Omnissiah and venturing into the perilous field of experimenting with warp technology. It is dangerous knowledge. But the ancient and incredibly complex Vox core of the mechanism is much older than Delphim was. He probably found it here and made use of it to his own ends. What does my retinue think of this? On behalf of the Inquisition, I hereby declare a ban on any contact with this device. It must be removed and given to our acolytes. Yeah, I figured he'd say that. Argenta says, the demons wanted to hear us. Their vile speeches, let them hear our righteous cry. Halt, let me summon the most zealous preachers who would dedicate their lives and zeal to reading a litany of fury and rage to this machine. Let the inhabitants of the warp hear our voice and fear us. This blasphemous creation must be anathematized and deconstructed. In the name of total knowledge acquisition, the principles of its operation must be inspected beforehand in great secrecy, requesting the right to investigate the heretical device before disposing of it. Heinrichs, if he takes the horrible machine away, we get Otherworldly Observer. All allies gain +7 awareness, not that big of a deal. If we assign Transmechanics, we get Otherworldly Observer. Argenta, we get 5,000 with the Drusians. Oh. Okay, switch the machine to transmitting, and Pascal can give us the Empyrean Transceiver. Whenever the wearer is targeted by an ally's ability, the wearer gains the ally's fellowship bonus temporary wounds. That would actually be really nice, but I want the Drusians. Yeah, I want the Drusians. So, may the wicked cower in fear. Argenta, she's going to scream at him. They invited preachers, strict and stern, started to take shifts, reciting a formidable litany about the inevitable victory of the Emperor into the Voxcaster. Their angry words flew straight into the immaterium, reverberated in the ears of the spirits that inhabited it, and unable to hide from this righteous diatribe. Whenever one of the preachers perished, another would take their place, and there was no shortage of volunteers. That's kind of funny. So Kiava Gamma. Now, the next thing we can do, we did restoration, so we can do one of these. Chapel of Enumeration. What is this? Plasteel and mechanisms that get weapons and efficiency. Compassion for the silent. If we are an iconoclast adherent, the Lord Captain's Voidship gains the metal feature. Plus 20 metal of metal feature. Plus 20 hull integrity. We get a profit factor plus 1, iconoclast plus 30, and people times 6. And it costs us provisions, mechanisms, and chemicals. Okay. I'm not sure I want to use my mechanisms right now on that, but that is kind of nice. Plus 20 hull integrity and another profit factor. This is flawless servitors are what we really want to do here. What is this? Blocks the vigil of the tech gods. We got mechanisms here. Our efficiency is not greater than 5. And we get battle servitors, which are not that big of a deal. Let's go for this right now. Get the extra profit factor there. Alright. So, make our way to Fedabundus. Footfall. Let's visit. Shall we? And let's go see about... We're going to go to Footfall and we're going to go sell a bunch of stuff is what we're going to do. And then when we come out of there, we'll go visit Drusius' Blessing. The place where we want to go, there's Void Dock Alpha Row on the hunt for knowledge, but where we really need to go is probably the Liege's residence. We want to talk to Vladium because we want to sell him a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to have to go through the inventory here and take everything that we don't want to hang on to and turn it into cargo. This is the part that takes a little while, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw all this stuff that we don't want into cargo, and that'll give us options to sell for him. So I'll see you on the other side of this long endeavor. Okay, that's taken care of.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Vladium. Your lordship, the first ships from Janus have already arrived. The station is no longer facing famine or the predatory interests of the Korda dynasty. I must admit, right up until the last moment, I did not believe that you would come to our aid without an ulterior motive. Your ascension makes me wonder if life in the Coronis Expanse is changing in the most unexpected way. I see. Now, can I talk to you about... Let's get down to business. Interested in your wares. Okay. We need to sell some stuff to him, so let's just go. Select tradable, hide the untradable. We just want... In general, he's got the best stuff, so we want to give him everything. 10,000. Okay. That gets us to level 5. What can we get out of that? We don't have enough profit factor for this stuff. Oh, that's a bummer. We got this, enough profit factor for a fusion gun. Take that. What else? Anything? Gotta get our profit factor up. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Well, we'll keep working on that then. That was a bummer. Thought we were gonna get more out of that. Oh well. We can go see about, let's see, Void Dock Alpha Row. We have to go see the Adeptus Mechanicus and give him planetary data. It's all the way back here. Right here. There's our man, Opticon 22. Access has been granted to the following options. So, we show him that you've collected planetary data, and it'll give you a profit factor. And then you can do it again until all the different kinds of planets that you have found are taken care of. Until you run out of data, basically. Now we're out of data. It's gray, so... Now we can make a deal with him. He's not anybody I really want to sell to, though, because he doesn't necessarily have the best stuff. He's got a couple of things that are nice, like this Will to Live is pretty cool. it would be kind of a nice weapon for me because it is for a psyker basically, but nothing else in here is to die for. What I'd really like to do is go talk to the Drusians. Hieronymus Delarosso.
Get left in the dust.
He may have some stuff for us. Let's go to the atrium. Oh, and then Ryza. Ryza, the smuggler type person in the bar, the Martyr's Endurance, I think that's called. She might have some items for us. So you always want to come back to Footfall periodically and just check on this stuff. Let's see. What do we have down here? I missed a loot? Oh, there's some loot down here. Pascal?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yes, because you're so good at what you do. Hieronymus Delarosso. Your request has been fulfilled. The cultist den in the shadow quarters has been cleared out. A grim smile brightens his features, and he makes the sign of the Aquila. I hope that their suffering was commensurate with their deeds. Alright. Let's take my leave. And then I want to talk to him about
how to take risks.
Take a look at what you've got here, buddy. So let's go to reputation and do hide that, select tradable. That gets us a bunch of stuff for them. Wow, okay. So you're going to get an elite chain sword. Well, that does more damage. Sanctified staff. We'll probably just sell that back. Excruciator Maul will sell back. Militant's Cloak. The wearer's first melee attack in combat cannot be parried or dodged. That's really nice on Argenta as an arch militant, so you can make sure that her first melee attack's actually going to hit, because then it helps build her versatility, and then she can unleash hell. Cloak of Retribution. 15 bonus damage against enemies that dealt damage to the wearer this round. Okay. Fun. The Crack Grenade. And the Heavy Bolter. This is for Argenta. That's one reason you want to come here and get this. The Power Claymore. It's just a big extra claymore with a little more armor penetration than a normal big sword. The Camaraderie Badge. When the wearer hits an enemy with a melee attack, the wearer's nearest ally gains 5 temporary wounds. So, temporary wounds granted by the side and do not stack. That's the unfortunate part of it. Death World Enforcer Light Carapace. So this is actually slightly better for us. It's got 10% dodge against human enemies and plus 10% agility, and it's got slightly more armor. Multi-key. Cloak of Hatred. Each enemy killed by the wearer's area attacks increases the wearer's damage by 3% until they end the combat. So that is fantastic for Cassia. Her area attacks. Very nice. Armor of the Final Threshold. It's heavy. While the wearer has 75% or more wounds, their deflection is increased by +3 and their parry is increased by +6. Base armor property. +1 deflection against melee attacks. The Dark Visionary Hood grants the wearer a +10 bonus to willpower and a +15% damage to psychic and navigator powers, but inflicts penalty to weapon skill and ballistic skill, which we don't care about for Cassia, so that's wonderful. Heavy Rock Saw, that thing can do a lot of damage if that's the kind of thing you want to use. Spinner's Breastplate. Base armor property +10% dodge if the wearer's agility is more than 50. Extra property +15%. +15 toughness, which is useless on Cabela because Medicae is what we use for our hit points. I really wish that was +15 Medicae. That would be cool. Large Medikit. The Enforcer Carapace, which we will more or less probably just sell back. Solid Shield Enormous. The wearer can use Shield Swing in their shield, so that's basically for Solomon, but he isn't part of our team yet. And then I don't think there's anything else here that we can get. Okay. Let's look at some of the stuff, because we picked up some stuff for Cassia, which is really nice. So, this thing, +10 bonus to willpower and a +15% damage to psychic and navigator powers. Sister, get ready to unleash hell. That's going to be fantastic. So, when the wearer hits an enemy with a melee attack, the wearer's nearest ally gains 13 temporary wounds. Because this works off what? Willpower? Willpower and fellowship bonus. Oh, wow. So is it better than this? The wearer gains +5 fellowship and +10 commerce. I don't care about her having commerce because that's going to be taken care of by Jai. The wearer has dogmatic. It will depend on fellowship instead of intelligence. So we lose 5 fellowship in exchange for this. If the wearer hits an enemy with a melee attack. Oh, that's not us. We don't care about that. She's not going to be doing melee attacks, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Enemy finder. Master, we want the cloak. Right here. +5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-cell radius. In this, each enemy killed by the wearer's area attacks increases the wearer damage by 3% until the end of combat. All the way until the end of combat. We will more than be happy to take that. The wearer gains +15% bonus to damage against enemies that dealt damage to the wearer this round. I would almost like to wear that or have Cabela wear it. Whenever the wearer deals damage with a melee attack, they gain 10 temporary wound. Okay. And what's Cabela wearing? Coat grants the wearer 10% parry reduction and +5 armor penetration for melee attacks. I think I'd rather have her have this one. She's going to wear that for now. Increases the wearer's agility and athletics. Does this boost her agility? Hers is at 70. Mine is at 65, but mine give me more movement points. I would almost rather her have more movement points, but hers is the 25% chance when she deals damage to get more movement points, so that's better for her. And then weapons. We got the Anvur Chain Sword. This thing does 8 to 12. That does 12 to 16. Her main sword here does 7 to 12. When hit by this weapon, the target suffers a -5% penalty to armor, and it stacks. Oh, darling, you're using a chainsaw for a little while. Can we get you a better one? Okay. That works. And what am I using for a 2-handed sword? I still got the serrated great sword. The power claymore. Go over here. Show me this. I hate this. I've got this selected and it won't compare with this. It drives me. Fucking Alcat, fix this, will you? I should be able to compare 2 hands against 2 hands and 1 hands against 1 hands. Jesus. Okay. 14 to 20 with 15%. And that's 15 to 20 with 30%. I'd rather keep the other one because it does extra bleed damage then. Alright, we're back to armors. Death World, Enforcer Light Carapace. This is going to give me a few less wounds, but I'm going to get another 10 agility out of it and a little more armor. So my armor is going to go up from 30 to 38. I'm going to lose 5 wounds. My agility goes up. Okay. What about her? Spinner's Breastplate. She gets an agility bonus % to dodge and parry and an extra 5 agility with that. With this, she's going to get 10% more armor, 10% dodge if the wearer's agility is 50 or more, which it is, and 15 toughness. I don't care about the toughness, but I'll take this. Yeah, it made all these numbers better. Better for her. Breacher's armor we're going to save. Spinner's ritual vestments, we can get rid of that. Add it to cargo. Light Spinner's breastplate. Add it to cargo. Sin skin, add to cargo. Enforcer carapace. The only thing that might be better for is Pascal because it's medium armor. It's got better armor on it. Black vest grants the wearer +3 deflection, but then it declines each round, right? And the base armor is +10% armor if the wearer's intelligence is more than 55, which it is. So this has straight up more armor and more armor against human opponents and a better dodge. So he's at 60 armor and 41 dodge. What is it if we swap this out? And 48% dodge. It's better for him to have that. Okay. Alright, he doesn't get... Yeah. That'll be good. Let's do this and add that to cargo. Holy Vestment, add to cargo. Fire Blessed Carapace. Nobody's going to wear that. It's medium armor. Grants +2 deflection and +20 armor against fire damage as well as immunity to burning. I don't know. Maybe we put that on Argenta. Maybe, but doubtful. Okay. Alright, my friends. So there's that part. Now, what I don't know, we We got some loot to pick up here. Pascal, pick up some loot.
Operation successful.
What's this over here? I think we gotta go to the other side of this fence. Logic. This will open this gate.
Explorer door is blessed with multifunctionality.
Should have done this last time we were here. I just need one person to go grab that. You all don't have to follow me. It's got these boots. Allies in a 2-cell radius around the wearer gain a 40% bonus to resolve from the unyielding beacon ability instead of the original bonus. That's for Abelard.
I always have a backup.
And then there should be another one over here. Okay. And more goods. There we go. So what I'm thinking, we could go to the Martyr's Endurance and see if there's anything good there. I think she has stuff for a character like mine, a pyro melee person. So if we go to the Martyr's Endurance, we can check that real quick. And then I don't think we can progress the quest in the Shadow Quarters yet, but we could try and see. Ryza, my friend, way over here. What do you got for us? Welcome back. Let's see what you have to offer. What is our reputation with them? We don't have, yeah, we got one armor kit, so we don't have anything with her. Because we've traded everything. Some vendors will take things that nobody else will take, and that's always good because it allows you to bump their reputation with basically items that are unique for them. But there's a lot of cross-pollination going on there, so you have to decide which vendor you really want to boost. And we want to do Vladium because he has a staff that is really, really useful. For Cassia, it takes 70 profit factor to even get it, and then a ton of reputation, of course. And if you can get it before Act 3, it's really nice for her to have it in Act 3. All right, now what we want to do, wander, not here. I don't want to go there. I want to go where? Where am I? Not there. Out of the Martyr's Endurance, we want to go this way. Over here, so we want to basically be right over here with these guys, the enforcers. Can we go in here now? Looks like it. There's no gate there. So the quarantine zone is safe now? Well, that depends. We figure everyone who could have died is dead and rotting, and disease and parasites don't usually live in corpses. We threw a few expendables in the quarantine zone, and we can say for sure that it was thirst that killed them in the end, not disease. Okay. Well then, so now we can do this. This is part of this quest here. Not that. Can't remember which quest it was part of. Where the shadows the deepest of all, I thought was where it was. Yes, footfall. Okay. So, assess the situation. Let's see what we can find out about it. These guys are throwing flames on us. You can finally get at these goods here because they were locked behind that fence. There's some dead folk over here. There's a parchment. It says, now is our time. We've seen that before. Let's see if there's anything over here.
What a peculiar thing.
Hey, something hidden. Some goods. The Reverend Hieronymus's teachings on the path of St. Drusus. We've collected those before. There's a vagabond.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Or get left in the dust. There's citizens here.
The Whispers told me a secret.
Okay, what did they tell you? Someone spilt water here, and it hasn't had time to dry. Death, dressed in black, walked the streets. That doesn't sound good, does it? Okay. Judging by the traces of destruction and the corpses all around, many people tried to break through this door.
What do we have here?
Treasure.
Okay. So we have a door. Well, what else is in here? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. We gotta go full on and find everything first.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
More of the Reverend Hieronymus. There's some goods. Let's try to get everything that we can out of this area first. Loosely buried in the piles of trash are bodies with obvious gunshot wounds. That doesn't sound good. Got a pair of boots. The wearer cannot suffer the burning effect by walking over burning cells. There was once a mine entrance here, but it caved in decades ago. More goods. Leaflet.
Keep your wits about you.
There's a person up here. Goods, and there's a Medicae.
The Vizier.
The dead are covered in
Would you be
ulcers,
proud?
and several show
Am
traces
I?
of repulsive mutations. Oh, and there's the Mutant Slayer. Okay, but before we go to the Mutant Slayer, I want to find out this last piece here. Pascal, can you go make that happen?
Operation successful.
Excellent. All right, the Mutant Slayer, we found it. Let's go in here and take care of this. My friends. Alrighty. What do we have here?
I always have a backup plan.
Yeah, do you? You have goods. There's a mutant lair here. That is no bueno. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Yep. This is some odd quarterings here. Okay. Do you have a throw grenade? You do. Do you have a throw grenade that is like this? That's what we need. We're going to need flames. Lots of flames. You got flamies. You got flamies. You don't have flamies. I want you to have some flamies. You got one and one and one and one and one. Okay. I don't really need you to have that grenade there. Well, it's good for us to have a grenade, though. Every now and then you need one. What's the damage on these? 12 to 24 impact damage, and this is a lot more impact damage. So in case we need a grenade, go for the heavier ones here. Same thing with you. Just in case, Jai, you need one of these big fat grenades here. There you go. Okay. I don't think you're ever going to need to move, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that away. Mutants.
Welcome his embrace.
Okay. Mutant Infector. Mutant. Some people over here who are mutants with mutant infectors. Okay. Alright, so begs the question, where do we want to put people? You, how far can you go? Right there. That'd be great. Anybody comes around the corner, you're going to take them out. Cassia, obviously. You're going to be there. Pascal. You got a big, heavy mutant over there. Okay, in that case, I think I want to put you here. And I want to put Jai Hedari here. And I want to put me over here. Get over there. Actually, like that. So he can't just shoot me from there. And then Idira. Stay hidden until it's your turn to act. Alright. Well, can you get everybody sort of like in this area?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It's a job for you. Because you're so good at it. Okay. In that case, you guys can all die.
I am a navigator. The fury
It's going to be
of
some
House
serious damage
Orcelia.
coming from her with that plus bonus that's going to keep happening. Yep. Actually, you can't move. Okay, there's just not much you can do. You can hit a couple of people here.
I'm not accustomed to try to die with grace.
Oh, that's so awesome. High momentum. Yes, we'll take the high momentum. Who can we give it to? Can you give it to her? You can't see her. Okay, you can give it to Pascal. I don't want to give it to Pascal, so we'll save it. Let's do... Pascal, let's give you this.
If I may.
Okay. Mutant Infector. Gonna run up from here. Yeah. Couldn't quite get there, though. That's great. Cabela, oh my goodness, you're gonna have the time of your life, aren't you? Where are you? You can go right here, except it's a little funky. There you go. Go right there, darling. Now do this.
Trust me.
Now smack this guy, except do this. Use these weapons. There we go.
As
Go
honor
for it.
ordains, my flame.
Oh, that was nasty. She can't. Can you see that? Can you get over there?
The shadows will see it done.
Oh, you couldn't. You didn't move. Oh, you know what? You went the wrong place.
As honor ordains.
Okay, there's nothing else you can really do there. You're stuck there. Holt von Valencius. I will buff
It's as
myself.
good as done. I'll make it happen.
I'll do this. This zone in particular just has
I don't
really
need
weird
luck. I have
pathing
strategy.
stuff. Grab this
Who
guy.
if not me?
Yeah, we like that. Let's. Oh, we got the big two-hander. Let's do this.
I'll make it happen.
I should have probably set myself on fire. Yeah,
You
let's
should
go.
feel honored to witness this.
Let's set ourselves on fire.
It's as good as done.
'Cause that makes him really effective killing. Wait, over here. Let's do this. Right
I'm
here.
ready for whatever comes.
Run over here.
This could be an opportunity.
It's gonna be an opportunity to kill this
On
guy.
it.
Oh yeah. Do the damage. It's got how much on him? Okay.
I'll see to it personally.
99 and we missed, so we're gonna
Who
do
if
this.
Not me.
Hit him with the dagger.
Other enemy
That
down.
kills him. Okay. We don't really have anything else we can do except enfeeble for free. Wow. Okay,
It's
well,
as good as done.
there's some feebleness then. I probably should have gotten both of these guys. That's alright.
I can't stand it.
Come over here and get toxified, buddy.
Didn't flinch.
Adira. Would you like to hurt some people? Where do you want to go to do that is the question. Because this guy, he's a mutant infector. Okay. And then you've got Cabela over here. You could kill that guy pretty easy. That would be... Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we try to get you over here by Cabela? Because if you're over here by Cabela, then the first thing you can do is buff her.
But of course.
And then do a little bit of this. What's your other one? It's the lightning one. If you lightning this guy, you can't get anybody else. Okay, I'm not worried about that then. I can either flame you. Yeah, just flame him. And that guy took damage because he's the nearest dude. That's awesome. I love that ability on her. Okay. You're good.
Emperor, protect me.
You can throw a grenade.
Mocking me.
Pascal, what would you like to do? I'd like to get you over here. Those guys both have a lot of hit points. So does that guy there. I could put you here. You'd be kind of poisoned. I could put you here and kick this guy. Actually, it looks like you have really good position right there.
Calculus Fury algorithm.
You'll be able to kick him and shoot in that direction. I like that. Let's do it.
The Omnissiah knows all,
Oh, yeah.
comprehends all.
Okay. Give yourself perfect
My
spot.
vow is to serve.
Why don't we hunt down the prey on this guy?
Spectral prognosis is favorable.
Then we can do this and get a little bonus. Very nice. Shadow Quarters disease. Okay, and then we can do... Oh, we can't quite see you? Oh, I didn't see this right here. Okay. That's alright. You can't move, so... Can you toss a grenade? You can throw it right there. Sure, toss it. We don't use grenades enough, so we might as well. Okay. Jai Hedari. Can you get in a position to do anything beneficial to me? Without getting absolutely destroyed?
A moving target lives longer.
Okay. Give me linchpin. Oh, I can't see. You can't see from there? Really? What about here? Can you see me there? Can you see me
You've
now?
got a problem?
You can't.
I've got a prize.
It's awesome. Give me inspire. Give me this. And then give me bring it down.
Tell me, and it is done.
Now, what I can do here is I can either swing at this bozo, or I can nuke these dudes. Nuke 'em.
I'll make it happen.
Gotta love it. Okay. Can you hit these guys with this? You can. Great. Jai, good job. You can still shoot, by the way. Nice. You get a pistol burst for 0 AP. I can do that. I like that. Cassia. Dear, come down here. Now, try to do this. Yep, gather them all
Isn't
over
this a
here.
job for the serfs?
That person died. That's nice. Move right there.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
The navigator is coming. She's so badass. Oh, very nice. We did not wait for the situation to resolve itself. We came in here and resolved it for it.
Tell me of pain won't stop me.
Nice. Okay.
I've faced worse than this.
It's a fancy bolter, the Imperial Pride. It's a two-handed one, though, and that's not going to matter because we got the heavy bolter for Argenta. If and when she ever makes it back into our party. It's just a bunch of books here. Books and goods. Goods and books.
One and it's done.
A journal of one of the locals. The handwriting is barely legible, but it appears to be the marks of births and deaths of the inhabitants of the small community of mutants. So, interesting.
Is there money to be made?
Well, of course there
Do you
is.
want something?
Yeah, I want you to loot this guy. And his knife. So I wonder if we should go see Hieronymus. This is set of chemical reagents increases the damage of all bleeding, burning, and toxin effects applied by the user. It's actually a pretty good thing for my character to wear. Because he can apply all of those effects. I'm not sure I've ever put this on him once. What's it got? Whenever the whale deals damage with a melee attack, they gain 10 temporary wounds. And then their melee attacks deal an extra amount of temporary wounds divided by 2. So like if they have 10 temporary wounds, they'll deal an extra 5 damage, which is kind of nice versus plus 2 for all these effects. I don't know. That could be really deadly. I'm tempted to try that. I might do that for a little while. We'll see what that's like. Okay. Heck, bro. Adeptus Mechanics.
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, I've never used that, but he ends up doing so much damage over time damage later that it seems like it might be worthwhile. Okay, those are all Hieronymus's books. We don't care about that. Let's go see who we should speak to here about this quest. We may not need to speak to anybody. That's kind of the whole point. Hieronymus Delaroso. I don't know if speaking to the flamer dudes either will help. Where were they at? They would have been right about here. This guy, Extermination Brigade Sergeant. What do you got to say? Not gonna click on him, are we? The source of the disease was a pack of mutants. They have been exterminated. Mutants it is. Funny thing about mutants, you keep burning them and they just keep popping up. Well, thank you kindly for the help and the details. Footfall won't forget it. Me and the lads will drop by the lair and clean up. Make sure there's no disease left. So that's it for that.
Let us
Okay.
not dawdle.
So we need to go here. Well then. We have more or less taken care of what we need to in Footfall. And we've gathered up whatever new equipment we could, so let's go see Doc Alpha Rose so we can get out of here. Let's go see what we can buy for our ship now to see if we can improve that at all. And then we need to head to Dargonis and several side paths. The blessed rite of depressurization. That's funny.
Keep your wits about you.
Excellent. Man, I bought one of these chairs. The really fancy chairs. The same people who make my desk. And the reason I bought this chair was because the feet on my old chair, which is a completely different manufacturer, were terrible and you could not roll across the floor. I've got one of those clear plastic hard mats down, office desk kind of things, you know, you put under so your chair can roll freely on really bad carpet that permeates a lot of cubicle places. And I've got that down in my old chair. It just had those gel-like wheels that seem really smooth and nice when you first buy the chair, but then after about a year they're garbage and the chair won't roll. So I bought this new Secret Labs chair. And this chair is like sitting on concrete. My ass is constantly sore. I do not like the way this chair feels. So I'm feeling really depressed about this choice because this chair was $500 and I hate it. I like their armrests. Those are cool. I like the way the back feels. But the seat itself is no kidding. It's like sitting on concrete. So I gotta find a better chair. And then I gotta sell this to somebody. Try to recoup some of my losses here. I can't believe how badly this chair is definitely going to make me want to use the standing part of my standing desk more often, that's for sure. All right, let's see what they have for us. Our reputation, if we have anything that we can give them. Select all the tradable stuff for them. The stuff that you trade with them, you're not going to trade with anybody else. It's just ship stuff. That gets us to level 2. We can get the Ceramite Void Ship Plating, which is going to give us negate 5 points of damage on each side. We'll definitely take that. Repulsor Shield, which is going to provide 80 points of protection for each sector, and this amount is doubled against kinetic attacks. So the torpedoes, 5 plasma torpedoes with 19 damage warheads. We'll take that. That's nice. Rise of Pattern Plasma Batteries. These macro cannons deal 3 shots at 21. If you do the math, that's 63, which is, let's see, 63, which is going to be less than the 84 that's being done by your Stygius patterns. And the 414, but it'll be more than the Mars pattern battery. So Put that on the left side. Flak ammo. I've never really even figured out how to work it. And a power shield amplifier enhances the installed power shield generator. Shield strength on each side of the flagship is increased by 20%. So we can do that. We can go to our ship and we can say, hey, let's look at this. 80 points of protection from the sector. So we'll do that. And then 80 points of protection for each sector, but it lacks the double against kinetic attacks. So we'll just add that to cargo. The Glimmer Pattern Void Shield. This is double against enemy blast attacks, but it's only 7, so I'll add it to cargo. Ceramite gives you 5. So we'll do that, and we'll put this in cargo. Void Ship Weapons Targeting Data. 80% hit chance and 15% crit chance. I don't like missing is the problem, and 10% miss is a lot. But if we could get close enough, I don't know. We got that extra 15% critical damage from something we did earlier. I'm going to equip that. Oh no, I added it to cargo. Never mind. That's fine then. Macro cannons. Okay, so the Mars pattern battery one, that's the Stygians on the port side. So that's going to do a total of, what, 42 damage? Is my math right? God. I hate when my math doesn't work. It's 28 and 28. It's 56. Okay. And this is going to be 63. All right, it's slightly more. One less bullet, but it's slightly more damage. Okay. This flak ammo arsenal allows flak shocks to be fired from kinetic macro cannons, but I have never been able to get that to work in any way, so. Enhances the installed power shield generator. We'll take that. That's extra. And this one's doing hull integrity. And then there's these. 5 plasma torpedoes at 19 damage each, where right now we have 4 plasma torpedoes. So we're going to replace that and take these old plasma torpedoes and add them to cargo. And then we have 325, so we're going to up this one more time. Gives us 110 scrap to repair with, which we actually need to do a little bit here. 7 points for repair. Look at our post. See, it took the Master Cannoneer out. I don't know why. So, Jai, you can do the Master Cannoneer, can't you? Oh no, because we don't have that clicked on. Who's the best one? It's me or Argenta. Argenta, you can do it. Okay. Shield Master should always be him. He's always the best. Master of Maneuvers. It's him right now or Heinrichs, but we'll leave it with Abelard. Best Channeler. It's going to be Adira, and the Master of Etherics. She's the best one by far for that. So, individual. Reinforced shields. Strafe. Already upgraded that warp gem. Okay. That's our group. Well, that's the ship. So we need to make our way to Dargonus. Where are we? Right here. And there's, of course, all this other stuff. We have to go over here, visit the Forgotten Twins Star System, save the Alderi survivors. Lord Captain, your plan is a success. Our provocation against Nemesite and the killing of the traitor Adalbert has brought about all the rest of them. Ooh. Lion forces have captured a number of suspicious individuals and beaten the truth out of them. That scum Nemesite wishes to avenge his mentor's death and plans to raid the ceremony of the officer's anointment. Since the impious Adalbert has turned out to be an apostate, it is the new confessor's duty to ensure that the officers retake their oath to the God Emperor. Traditionally, the ceremony is attended by the officers' families, and it is they who are the target of the mutineer. He wishes to slaughter all the ship's elite in one fell swoop. I have ordered a trap to be set for Nemesite. Would you like to be personally involved in the operation? Yes, I will. Dominholt, the whispers of death are uttering the names of Nemesite ever more loudly. I must meet the enemy face to face. Very well, we will capture him together, Cabela. So be it. Our party. Who do we want here? It's going to be in that room. I don't think this is the best room for Juliet. It's a pretty good place for Heinrichs, but I'm going to keep Adira in the party, I think, to do some extra damage. It might be fun to bring Argenta, though. She might like destroying Can we swap her gear early enough, though? Probably not. We need to swap her gear before this happens. Decisions. Okay. Adira, you're out. We're going to take Yurliet. We're going to try to position her in a way that she can get a lot of shots at people. Yeah, because this starts with a cutscene, so we don't get a chance to swap gear. We need to give Argenta the bolter and a couple other items, I think. This guy looks like a Khajiit with that helmet. The rows of disguised enforcers are listening to the confessor's words in silence. All around you are Sauerback's chosen people, each dressed as a member of the officers' families. Close by, a kindly-looking old woman is fumbling with a starched handkerchief. Catching your eye, she smiles with a mouth that is missing half its teeth and whispers, "Everything is going as planned, your lordship." Great. The facade is holding, with everyone playing their role perfectly. The master-at-arms must have instructed them thoroughly and shown them how to best conceal their weapons. All of them are wearing their best, and even you cannot tell where they are hiding their armaments. All right. Well then, and who might you be, Madam Matriarch? Belinda Troffgold, Lord Captain, transferred from the enforcers with the rank of Senior Lieutenant to the staff of your lordship's quarters on account of my age and declining health. But as you can see, there's no such thing as a former enforcer. So why would Sauerback entrust my safety to someone so advanced in years? I guess the Master-at-Arms remembers how Belinda used to be the best shot among the enforcers back in the day, and knows that my eye and hand have not diminished over the years. I spent 40 years on duty, and to this day I can tell if a man is carrying contraband in his pockets just by the way he's walking. I am grateful to Mistress Sauerback for the honor. I don't want to die in my bed. Let me fall in battle defending the Lord Captain and crushing traitors. Belinda gives an imperious yet absent-minded nod and dabs her eyes with her handkerchief. All right, do you believe Nemesite will fall for our ruse? Judging by the way that Surf in the back row keeps glancing around, our Nemesite has swallowed the bait just like the void rat he is. Porridge will hit the fan any moment now. Ceremony comes to an end. The vows are given, and the forehead of every officer is graced with the touch of the confessor. Now comes the moment for closing prayer. And may the God Emperor protect us. A loud and menacing voice booms through the hall, cutting short the sacred words. But not today. There's our three-armed buddy.
You cannot stop the angels, faithful!
Oh, yes, I can. And I will.
Defensive positions! Do not let a single one break through! Your arrogance will
Alrighty, what do we have here? Got a bunch of people on the left. On the right, I guess. On the right. A bunch of people on the right. A bunch of them. A bunch of people over here. We have the Keller morph, Nemesite, up there. And then this here. Alright. I need to very quickly go see what my notes are for this fight. Because I think I know reinforcements are going to come from somewhere. Okay. Officers are supposed to retake their vows. Yes, it's a two-part fight. There's two reinforcements. Aberrations appear from the staircases to the south. Okay, so we're here. There's a bunch of guys over here, and the staircases to the south. All right. These doors are going to open up. We're going to get reinforcements from there. Okay. That works. Cassia, I'm going to have you in position to gather as many of these creeps as possible, or just shoot as far down here as you can, kind of. I'm going to put you right here. Yurliet, you're going to want to be in position to shoot these bozos when they come through here, and shoot at him, and you want to get cover as soon as possible. I got enforcer officers. I'd really like her to take cover there. So let's put her back here, as far back as we can. Jai, take cover here. Right like that. Pascal, cover there. You guys are going to want to move. and not be creating a problem there. Cabela, let's put you in cover over there. I'm gonna go right there. Start the battle. All right. How many people can you gather? That's quite a few. Okay, gather them right there.
Not a servitor.
That's what I wanted. All right. Now we're gonna move you like this. I guess we should leave you like that. If we put you close to this guy, he's gonna hurt you. Although he might not. This will give you some cover. Because you're gonna go right like this. I'm just gonna, yep. Nail him.
I have read tomes of
He'll swing at you, but
tactics.
I'm not worried. There we go. Get ready for high momentum. It's about to happen.
Me? It saves the navigator's might.
That's awesome. Okay. Can I put this back here by you guys? I can.
If I
Good.
may.
Let's do like
I'm
this.
not accustomed to being
A
ordered
little bit
around.
of extra defense now. Finest hour. All right, that's gonna have to be who? Cabela? Do we want it to be Cabela? Can she get over there towards the Kellermorph? Or do we want it to be me? Let's do me.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Yeah.
I'll see to it personally.
This guy's got a gun. That guy's got a gun. Okay. From here, can I reach this guy? I can. Can I reach that guy? No. From here, can I reach that guy? I can. Okay, let's go that way.
The best defense is a good
That's
offense.
what I like. Now let's stab him.
Who, if your end was inevitable?
Okay.
One will stand in our way.
He hit me. The punk. Okay, Cassie, you're done.
Sire's song guides me.
I didn't can't.
Oh, I'm almost
catch my
dead.
breath.
Wow, 1 point. Okay.
Done.
That was nice.
Follow my lead.
Oh, nice. Going right up there on Nemesite. Cool. All right. Heal thyself, buddy.
I owe you a debt.
Yes, you do. Let's go right there. Can we smack this guy?
On it.
Laborer. Be laboring. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. I want to do
It's
this.
as good as done.
Then I can enfeeble him? Okay.
I'll see to it personally.
That works. Cabela, I still have an extra point here. Can I get you with this?
I'll make it
I want
happen.
you to have movement. Oh, and I can still get you with this because the first
On
one
it.
is free. Yes, very nice. Oh, the first one's -1 AP, actually. Cabela. Why don't you go over here and show Nemesite how we do things
I will
downtown?
meet the Prince of Scarlet.
Oh, this
I
could be
shall not
glorious. Give him all the blood, will you? Right here. Now,
As the
tune him up.
Prince demands.
Can you tune him up some more?
The shadows will see it done.
That was nice. Okay, what's he got here? 21. All right, keep doing damage here. Bio him.
As honor ordains.
Oh, that helps. Brilliant. Okay. That's good. Oh, and then we still have points for Oath of Vengeance. Blade Dancer selected an ally. Oh, it's not saying it. Okay. Fine, it says no. We'll do this then. A little
Trust me.
defense. We won't do anything else. Jai Hedari. Remember, things are going to come through there, so she needs to move over to here. Or there.
This
That would
battlefield
work.
air is good for my lungs.
All right, let's make him better. Oh, you can't. He's too far away. He's too far away. Okay, give him this
Don't get too cocky.
and more damage
I can do that with the right incentive.
and a half turn.
Tell me, and it is done.
My friend, smack the hell out of this guy.
Who if not? You never stood a chance.
There we go. We get some points back.
It's as good as done.
Jai Hedari.
Living on the edge.
Let's see, what do we have down here? Anybody else? It's just the Nemesite now, so we're waiting for the reinforcements. If I try to shoot him, I'm going to hit Cabela. He's too far away. She's too far away. I could boost an enforcer, I guess. Yeah, sure.
You've
Why
got
the
a
hell not?
problem. I've got a prize.
Have a little bonus. I could throw fire on him, but I don't want to. And I don't want to shoot him and miss and hit Cabela, so I'm just going to do this. You got to get out of position because these guys are going to come through here. So let's do right here.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Give you a perfect spot.
Is to serve.
I am not going to bounty him because I want to do bounty on the reinforcements that are coming through. So I want to do this. Killer Morph. He's got guns. Can we hit him with this? Good. Do it. Shoot him.
The scriptural prophecy is
We
favorable.
missed. Can we hit him with this? Yes. Because it's always a guaranteed hit, I believe. Okay.
Break their morale.
This guy's going to come up here and shoot. Hit the chair. Yurliet, you need to be in a position to shoot in both directions. Right here might be the best spot for you.
move as if unseen.
Perfect
I
spot.
understand your intent. I am
Exploit.
not your
What's his
single
defenses
pet
like?
monkey.
95 dodge. Let's get rid of that.
If it serves your cause,
75. That's better. Shoot him, will you?
this tedium has been fortune favors the
That's
swift.
nice. Okay.
Weapon at the
One more officer. And now the reinforcements. Oh, she's standing there and the reinforcements haven't come yet. Okay. Cassia,
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
would you like to come over here? Put the battlefield
Me?
right there.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Bring him over to here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, he decided he didn't want to move out of that. Okay. Really? Let's give him Warp Curse Unleashed. So he'll take more damage from every other form. Can you give him a willpower? Yes, you can. Suck that down out of him and his toughness. Now will he move?
I am a navigator, not a son of your soul.
Oh, that was nice. To arms, faithful souls. Here they come. Ha ha ha. All right, Cassia. Good job. What you have right now is one thing. Can you make him better than? No. You can't do it to Holt. Can you do it to her? No. Can you do it to Pascal?
Me. If you
I think
insist, Lord
Pascal would
Captain.
like that. Keller Morph. Oh, he's.
Hunt me up.
Oh, I missed.
Stop me.
Got many guns here. Oh, and she dodged them all. That's awesome. Now the officers know they got something to fight down here. Cult ambush. You got 510 hit points, so that's substantial.
High momentum.
Yeah, I like my high momentum too. How far can I go? Oh, good. I'm gonna go down here. I am gonna do this. Cabela can handle him. I think what I'd like to do is this. Light him
I'll
on fire.
see to it personally.
Attack him like this.
On it.
Go. I don't think I want to do anything else
I'll make
here
it happen.
because I want Cabela to use Carnival of Misery. I think that would be the ideal thing to do here. Yep. So let's just make it weaker.
It's as good as done.
Good deal. Cabela, could you get over here and get this guy? No, you can't. Okay, so let's take him out and do Carnival of Misery. We want to be on the blood.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Yes, you do. All right, do this. Okay. What's he got on him? He doesn't have this yet. Give him this.
Shall not fail.
Okay, he's dead from that.
No
That's nice.
pleasure. I am your blade and shield.
So she won't need to do Carnival of Misery. Till the end of combat, all damage dealt by two enemies by damage over time effects is increased by 100% after all modifiers. This effect stacks and can be inflicted by more than one executioner. And then her bonus is... What's the other thing she gets off of this? Carnival of Misery. I want to see her. She has Carnival of Misery 3 or whatever it is. Okay. Anyway. Let's just pull it off then.
The undying emperor.
Okay, so he's going to take that and take more damage. You can jump.
As honor ordained.
Try to get you close to getting over here. Alright, there's that.
For now.
Jai Hedari. Would you like to help out here? Again, linchpin. It stacks. Damage.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Can you shoot this thing? You got a 57% chance of hitting it and a 9% chance of hitting the guy in front of me. Let's do this instead.
Am I getting paid for this?
I've got a half a turn here. Let's do this.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, that's nice. Nothing else I really want to do there. Jai, what do you got? Are these free yet? Yeah, pistol burst is free, and this is free. Press the
Tell me,
advantage.
and it is done.
Does a tiny little bit more damage.
I can do that.
Oh my god, she had an 8% to hit this person and she hit him twice. Come on. You suck. What about this one over here? You can't hit that one. Okay. Can we hit her with
Don't
this?
get too cocky.
And then I can do move. I can do move. I was trying to hit someone else with move. Shoot this
Am I
thing.
getting paid for this?
And you missed. Okay. I thought I put move on... Oh, did I put it on the officer instead of Cabela? Oh, jeez. Bonehead. Okay. Shoot this thing then. Which one's got a chance to be destroyed sooner?
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Let's put Hunt down the prey on this bozo. Shoot him. That's nice. Shoot him again.
Running binary, I venerate you, machine spirit.
You can't hit him with it? Okay.
My vow is to serve.
I've faced worse than this.
Dodged one.
Follow my lead.
Took a lot of damage at the start of his turn there. That was pretty awesome. Then he died. That was great. Okay, you're Liet. Put the claim the bounty on him.
Pet monkey.
Shoot him.
If it serves your cause.
That's nice. Critical hit. We get another shot.
I am not your sin. Ancestors, guide me.
Shoot
I
him
will
again.
not.
You're not close enough. Don't worry about it. He's going to take a bunch of damage at the start of his turn.
Stay
Great.
vigilant.
You guys. Okay. Way too many people over there.
Emperor, give me strength.
Don't really have any chance to do much here. to try to move this guy next to
If
Pascal.
I may,
Pascal, do you want... Who wants a turn? Who can I give a free turn to? Not Pascal, he's too far away. Too far away. Jahedari? I can't give you a half turn? I can give it to me? Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't want to use... I want to do this. Light him on fire. There we go. Let's see. I give you a little bit of agility there. Give it back to you. You can move forward one more. Let's do this.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
All I can really do is try to move it like a little bit more to do a little bit more damage. Like that. There we go. That works. Okay. We're done.
I must not falter. Follow my lead.
It's me. Hello.
Let's make
It's
some
me again.
opportunities.
Bye, Slamma Jamma.
On it. You should have thought twice before
yeah.
crossing me.
You should have, but you didn't.
I'll make it happen.
Oh, he's gonna die. We're
It's
gonna make
as
sure
good
he
as done.
dies, but that was a lot of damage on that hit.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Nemesite, that's how it goes down for you. Nemesite is crouching on the ground, clutching at the bleeding wound under his ribs. His tortured body is still strong, and everything in his posture expresses a will to fight on. The red scarf no longer covers his face, and the vigilante grins at you with bloodied teeth. Weak. I have yet to be impressed. No longer covered by the broken goggles, the hairless skull is bulging with massive growths. However, the mutant nature of your enemy is just as quickly betrayed by an even more unsettling feature, the third arm growing out of his torso. You watch as its fingers deftly empty the drum of a stub revolver and load it with fresh rounds. So we finally meet. At last, I will discover who has been hiding behind the name of Nemesite. The rebel scoffs and spits out a tooth together with a blood-streaked saliva. You still haven't figured it out, have you? Nemesite is not any one person. It is the vengeance and rage simmering on the lower decks of your usurped ship. It is the servant who cleans your chamber pot, the storage keeper whose family was butchered by enforcers, the train driver who was given half a dozen ration cards and 3 times as many shifts. It is the name of the one who will kill you sooner or later. Whoever accomplishes it will be the real Nemesite. You lost. Your battle for the ship's freedom is at an end. Do you have any last words before you die? Freedom? I care nothing for freedom or for the throngs willing to offer their necks to your yoke. I will not die for these wretches, but I will gladly pay for your demise with my life. Both you and your drudges come from the same rotten root. That is why you were so easy to fool. Nemesite and his march against authority are just a fancy story to tell the rabble, a convenient tool for recruiting the wronged and the dispossessed. In truth, all of you must die and make way for those who are truly worthy, more pure, more pious, more courageous than any of you ever were. I see. Was the man who raised you just as foolish and likely to believe in a fairy story? Did you use him too? No. Adalbert believed in what I believe. He was just as willing to sacrifice himself as I am. You disgusted him, and I am proud that he was able to deal such a blow against your paltry authority. You sound like a fanatic who simply wishes to die in the name of something greater than himself. Death is hardly a price. Everyone dies sooner or later. I have given my idea so much more. I have given it my life, every day that I can remember. And that idea is so simple. You and your people must go, perish in the blood and the filth that you so eagerly spew forth, so that something worthy can take your place, something that is pleasing to the one true God. And you do not care if you see it with your own eyes. All you strive to be is a pebble on the road. Cabela does not ask, she proclaims, as she looks at Nemesite with a strange expression. Yes. The caustic mockery vanishes from Nemesite's voice for a brief moment. And by becoming a pebble, I will support the feet of all those who walk this road in the future. You are just another spawn of the aberration cult I eradicated, aren't you? An angry grimace twists his face. Yes, and I will punish you for that blasphemy, for every pure soul you purged, and for desecrating the body of our guide. He blessed me once, and called on me to be Nemesite and clear a path for the children of the many-armed emperor. You have done the unthinkable. You will pay here and now because the dead are hungry for vengeance. You lied to people, condemned them to death, and for that you will be punished. I will speak on behalf of those you have brought to ruin. Then put a bullet through your forehead. That was their ultimate goal, after all. Vile mutant, you are an insult to the human form. Nemesite shrugs, all three of his arms moving with a deadly grace. Fate has rewarded me with the ability to kill 3 of your mutts at once instead of 2. I am truly blessed. You will be the last Nemesite this ship ever sees. I will make sure of it. Aren't you a little overconfident? Nemesite casts a glance at the stub revolver in his hand, then back to you. You are right in front of me. My gun is loaded. I believe this tune is not quite finished yet. It feels like time has become viscous and is slowing you down. You see the bloody hand of Nemesite raise the weapon and your body reacts of its own accord. There is no time to deliberate. You summon your gift, concentrate your psychic power at your fingertips and raise a hand in Nemesite's direction. The air grows frigid, but the rebel is already aiming his gun at you. A malevolent grin spread over his face. The black muzzle of the stub revolver stares at you, a coating of frost forming along the barrel, and the world around you narrows to a thin line. Cabela emerges nearby like a shadow, blade gleaming menacingly in her hand. She hisses softly, ready to pounce. It is your thread that will break today and no other. Save your messages for your false god when you meet him, servant of death. I am glad I get to take you both down at once. The second gun is now pointed at Cabela. I vow that your murderous sect will fall along with the Lord Captain. Well, I don't have a lot of good options here. Enough talk. Die. Time stops for a moment, and then, as if tossed by a blast wave, the events fly forward like murderous shrapnel. Nod to Cabela and act in tandem to deceive the enemy. You and Cabela move almost as one, but the maneuver lacks coordination and precision. You hear a gunshot and you attack the enemy with a furious cry. Oh, and Cabela eviscerates him. Once your heartbeat calms down and your breathing evens out, you realize that the bullet that was meant for you has somehow failed to hit its mark. Cabela is standing next to you, still breathing heavily as she wipes her blade. A scarlet stain is spreading quickly along her side, blood soaking her clothes and trickling down the floor. Nemesite's head lies severed at your feet. It is over. Cabela gained the I am your shield effect, duration permanent. The character suffers a -10 penalty to toughness. Cabela used your body to cover for a Daman Nemesite shot. That's okay, because Medicae is what her hit points are based on. The decapitated body lies motionless on the deck. Cut at the neck stares back at you from grotesquely distorted ridge of its spine. Power of the folk myth fades into the air like the smoke billowing from the muzzle of his stub revolver. There may still be genetic aberrations on board. We celebrated our victory too early. Then we will find and kill them too. If they are still breathing, they are offending the undying one. That will be remedied shortly. Cabela, you are injured. What? I am, but it matters not. This bullet was never meant to cut my thread, for it belongs to you. He did not harm me. Cabela looks at Nemesite's body with an incomprehensible expression. But he tried. Such was his idea, and he remained committed to it until his last breath. His was a good death. Thus ends the struggle of Nemesite. Cabela picks up the severed head from the deck and gazes into its extinguished eyes with a strange wistfulness. The struggle is not people. The struggle is ideas, and people are merely the vessels, carriers of the struggle. I need to reflect on this death, Daman. I need to stand before the Undying One and hear his blessed whisper. We can discuss what happened after. And with that, our crew needs to level up, and we are done here.
I always have a backup plan.
We picked this up. The Relics of Unknown Saints. When the wearer has less than 50% wounds, every second attack against them is automatically dodged. The effect lasts for up to 2 rounds. Nemesite, you punk. Bunch of critters here. I don't know if there are any goods, so we could just leave here. There's a ton of stuff over here. So let's just go try to loot this and then we'll get out of here. There's a new plasma. That's plasma pistol. That's old. We don't need that. And the doors. Alright, everyone. That has been entertaining. There's nothing back here that we need.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Confessor. Yep, he's there. So, we're done. To the Void Ship Bridge. Nemesite takes a dirt nap. Cabela doing the very nice job of slicing off his head. She's very effective at that. Makes us like that a lot. So there we go. We're going to level up our crew next episode and carry on our wayward sons. Folks, thanks for watching as usual. If you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave questions and comments down below, as that's what drives the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you all next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.